The dark web is getting darker, bursting with new activity that's building an army of cyber criminals by selling ransomware kits. Step-by-step instructions on how to hold a company's most critical information hostage for cash.
There's probably thousands of people each and every day that are buying these kits and trying it and learning and making a giant empire, attacking every known industry.
Scott Schober is a cybersecurity expert who tracks this growing trend.
And some of the kits will be as low as $100. The most expensive kit that was noticed recently was about $84,000.
A scan of the dark web reveals just how popular these kits are. It takes just minutes to find ransomware vendors with 5-star customer ratings, hundreds of reviews, and thousands of sales. Are these skilled extortionists who are selling these kits to teach people how to commit crimes?
Yeah, most of the time it's actually skilled cyber criminals. They made a lot of money already extorting money out of companies and things like that. They want to minimize their risk. So if you're a cyber criminal, they're not going after you now. They're going after the people that are buying your kits.
But the kits come with a catch.
There's actually a kickback to the cyber criminal that sold it to them. In some cases, 40 to 60% of the take that they take in, they will give back. So now you could start to understand why if ransomware as a service and selling ransomware kits is so lucrative, because the cyber criminals are just making money nonstop by training and teaching other new criminals how to perform this.
In 2015, ransomware attacks took $325 million from victims. By 2021, that number jumped to more than $20 billion. And by 2031, ransomware damages are expected to hit $265 billion. Just last month, federal officials warned these attacks may increase on schools, prime targets for extortion because of the critical data they hold. In this tweet a few weeks ago, the Los Angeles Unified School District confirmed hacked data had been released online in what was called a significant ransomware attack. D.C.'s Howard University canceled days of online and hybrid classes after hackers compromised school networks and made the Wi-Fi unusable. An incident forced Baltimore County Public Schools to temporarily shut down in November of 2020. And in January, Albuquerque Public Schools closed for 2 days after hackers took control of information containing students' emergency contacts and the adults who are authorized to pick up kids from school. With nearly 1,700 ransomware attacks on schools alone last year and countless others on businesses and governments, Schober says the lesson is don't wait to take precautions.
Proper password management, multi-factor authentication, good proper backups is very important also. It gives you something you could fall back on and stay a little bit more defensive, I think, and that's important to have the right posture in the times that we're living in.
On Monday and Tuesday this week, the Biden administration brought together representatives from 36 countries for talks on how to reduce global ransomware attacks, particularly against hospitals and critical infrastructure.
Well, clearly it's profitable. Clearly it's out of control. But the question is, does the federal government have the, and I'm a little cynical, do they have the resources or the intel to actually attack these guys and shut them down?
Well, the summit that I mentioned, this is the second year for that summit, but this is the first time that Microsoft and SAP, two huge tech giants, have been involved, and they often have more information on cyber attacks than some governments. So between their involvement and our involvement with the FBI and State Department, who also participated, observers say that's progress.
Yeah, hopefully that collaboration leads to a little bit more protection.
And in the meantime, the consumers just get the 2-point authentication. That was a good piece of advice.
Yeah, all of Scott's tips were terrific. We've got more on our website at WJLA.com, plus a lot of reporting we've done on cybersecurity, so check it out.
Thank you, Lisa. We know you'll stay on top of this.
Thanks, Lisa. Appreciate it.